just like being in love.
You're listening to the Benchwarmer Radio Show on WICR.
Here, you want to do it? Here.
All right, we're here on the Benchwarmer Radio Show. We're gonna switch things up this week. We're gonna be doing the picks first. So Brian, what do you have for the picks?
All right. Well, last week Will almost went perfect besides one game with the Browns, which I don't know why you picked them.
It was Browns in Baltimore.
Yeah. Like,
I was feeling lucky.
why would you? All right, whatever. So, yeah, that was last week. So,
Nice wrap up of last week.
So this week for tonight, it is the Saints and Panthers, and it is in Carolina.
It's like a horrible football game.
I mean, names. If you look at it on paper,
Yeah.
and it wasn't 2016.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if it was last year, that would be a really, really good game.
Oh, complete. I think it's gonna come down to like. I don't even know. I haven't watched any of those teams play. I know the Saints just never have a defense.
Yeah, and Carolina had an amazing defense last year, and this year they have a terrible defense.
I'm gonna give
Didn't they start off really good last week and just end horrible?
Yeah, Newton had like the stupidest final drive. Like the second half feels like throwing interceptions left and right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pick the Panthers.
If it was in New Orleans, I would
Yeah,
pick New Orleans,
definitely.
but it's Carolina. I'll definitely take Carolina.
I'm doing Saints.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Bears and Giants.
Giants. Yeah, the Bears are awful. Like horrendous.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler threw a pick last week, and literally, there was no one around. He literally just threw it.
Oh yeah, I saw.
My friend's like my
stupid.
friend's like a diehard Bears fan, and he's
Why?
like, well, because he liked them when they were like obviously
okay.
good, but he was like, the team is, and Alshon Jeffrey just got suspended for steroids.
Yeah.
They have no one on that team.
I mean, if you're that kind of confuses me because if you're a wide
right?
receiver, why are you using steroids?
You don't like
There's no
none
reason
of that
to.
position requires like performance. You strictly need to be like coordinated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
you can be slow
Yeah.
and you can still be a really good wide receiver. Like
like skills athletes, like wide receivers, running backs, and like quarterbacks maybe.
Yeah.
Or like cornerbacks, you don't need to take steroids.
Honestly, in football, like unless you're like playing in the trenches,
There really is
exactly.
no
Yeah,
need.
there's no reason.
what do you
ever.
do? What do steroids even benefit for you? And
Like baseball, I could see steroids
Yeah.
because
maybe there's just this
Hey,
ideology around steroids and like this concept that we know of it is just baseball and hitting the ball far. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we're all with the Giants, and then Ravens Cowboys.
Dallas. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Oh yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
That team is. Do you watch the game last week?
no, I saw the end though.
Insane.
That was probably. I
Insane.
watched it from start to finish, and I haven't even done that all year.
Yeah.
Like any game. I mean, that was one of the most incredible football games I've ever seen. Like,
Was it really
Elliott
that good of a
is,
game?
Elliott
was
is just
really
so
good,
good.
dude. It was really
He's
good.
so
I
good.
saw the touchdown.
I'll say
he had.
this. I'll say this. It was more so good for the fact that like you had really good individual performances. Like you
Yeah.
had Bell, Elliott head to head. You had Brown, Bryant head to head, and like it really lived up to the hype, man. I mean, 35-30. It was kind of like a really bad defensive
yeah.
game. But I mean, it was just. I would say it's more impressive that Prescott and Elliott are just like astonishing that they're that good.
Yeah, that really is.
Like
They
Prescott.
keep fresh rookie year. This is how.
Yeah,
good they
did
are.
you see
It's
the one
not
play?
Even funny.
There was one play where like he was flushed out of the pocket, like any other rookie quarterback is kind of throw it away or make like a dumb decision. He just like threw a 50-yard dart to Bryant.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I mean, I'm like, this kid's out here making throws.
yeah, it's crazy. I saw a video on Twitter when they won or something. You know, he made a big play. Romo, like, I don't know. You can't unless you read lips, you can't really tell. But like, he saw the play and he was like, all right, like, it's his now.
Well, that's another thing we can talk about later. But the whole Romo situation. Do you
Oh,
hear his
yeah.
speech?
What do you say?
It was really, really
was-
well. I mean, it was really genuine. I think it was really well spoken and well written. He basically said he was like, this is obviously not my team anymore, and more or less he like left this subtle insinuation that like he's not gonna play in Dallas again.
Yeah.
And so that obviously opens a whole other speculation of where he'll be next year and stuff like that.
I don't like talking about the Jets at all.
Oh
but
no, my friend
I
said
would
it.
not mind him.
No, you know what my friend goes.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
No,
actually.
it's because
It's not gonna happen.
I think it makes sense in the fact that like Fitzpatrick's gone, Romo is like 36. We would probably, you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's very apparent that like Petty is still so raw,
Yeah, he's not
or
right.
he's not even the guy, and Hackenberg's gonna be really raw at that point anyway. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I wouldn't mind taking him.
Nah.
Just maybe if we could get like Jason
But
Witten in the deal too.
You know what that is though? Like Romo's actually a guy who'll teach you something. Fitzpatrick's horrible.
Yeah. Fitzpatrick has nothing to teach.
No, Romo could teach Fitzpatrick.
That's very true.
Yeah. All right. So, Cardinals and Vikings in Minnesota. I'm not going Vikings. I'm going Cardinals on this.
No, I'm gonna give it to the Vikings. They're on a 4-game slide. They're at home. I think they can get the win.
Where do they start off? 5-0.
5-0. I think
5-0.
they're 5-4.
And they've
now.
lost 4 games in a row already.
To like terrible teams
Yeah,
too.
I think
Yeah,
so.
you know, I just feel like at home they're just gonna try to get a win because like Carson Palmer turns over the ball like it's his job.
Mm.
Yeah, he's having a bad season. These two teams, honestly, these are two pretty bad football teams.
Yeah.
I mean, Arizona. Like
Like-
you look at Arizona and you're like, why though? Like they're real. They should
Yeah,
be really
on
good.
paper.
Like,
Haven't they,
last year
like,
were
been,
really
like,
good.
decent the
last
past, like,
year
couple
they were really
years?
good.
They
They
were
played in
good
the
last
they
year.
played in the championship. Not the,
Yeah.
whatever the AFC. I don't even
Yeah.
know what they're in.
NFC.
They're in their, they played their conference championship game. They got worked, but they played in it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
No, but I just don't like Palmer. He's like 500 yards a game with like 4 picks.
Yeah.
Especially against this defense, I'm gonna give
Oh,
it to
yeah.
the Vikings.
I'll go Cardinals.
All right.
What are you doing, Brian?
Cardinals.
You're
All right.
crazy.
Dolphins, Rams.
Ugh, Dolphins, I guess.
Wait, I thought the Jets were playing the Rams.
No, that
No,
was last
they have
week.
the Jets have a bye this week.
Wait, they played the Rams last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got destroyed, right?
9-6. It was a
Oh, okay.
boring
Yeah.
football game.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that
They
happened,
have the new quarterback starting this week.
Oh, the first overall pick.
Yeah.
Goff,
Goff,
yeah.
So he's not gonna do anything. They're gonna make him. They're gonna have such restraints
Yeah.
on him. Yeah, I'm gonna. Who the other team? Not the Rams.
Dolphins.
yeah.
Where is it though?
LA.
All right, yeah, I'll give it to the Rams.
I just
Miami still is there. They
I just
suck.
need Jay Ajayi to go off for me.
Patriots, 49ers.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about it.
What do you-
I wanted to say-
Have you watched the Patriots? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot they lost.
Yeah.
Did we pick that game?
They
Last
lost.
week?
Who did they lose to?
Did I pick
Oh,
that?
Seattle, right?
You picked Seattle.
Why?
And me and you picked the Patriots.
Yeah.
Why did I pick Seattle? All right.
Yeah.
I just needed to know that. Why?
Yeah. What did you lose? What game? Oh, you lost
I
Cleveland
picked
and
the Browns.
Yeah.
I would have been perfect if I picked the Browns.
if I didn't pick Patriots, I wouldn't win perfect last
Oh,
week.
That's crazy.
It
Why would
is.
you know what? Pick the Browns. All right, so Patriots obviously, like
Yeah.
honestly, like, and they barely like Seattle won that. I don't know. There's like a lot of controversy around how they won that game. That
I didn't even see the game.
It was like
What happened?
it was like
was-
the last play, and like
Yeah.
Gronk and Chancellor were like, it was like literally on like the 4-yard line.
It was
or
kind of
something.
like a Super Bowl replay.
No,
in
you
a
know what it
way.
was?
Okay.
Have you
And
seen?
they're trying to fix what they did.
No, it wasn't like that. It
kind
was
of.
like, have you seen years? It was like a few years ago when Carolina really came about, and they played the Patriots at a night game.
Yeah.
And like Gronkowski got like destroyed, like pass interference for days on the last call, but they didn't call it. Like if that rings.
Yeah,
a
I
bell,
remember that game.
It was
It was
very
on Monday night game.
Yeah, it was very much like that. Like he got. It
He
could've-
got mauled.
He could have went
Yeah.
both ways. Yeah.
Where was it? Seattle or?
No, it was in New England.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was
Yeah.
literally like it was.
It was-
but I know what Brian's saying. Like it was literally like the 2-yard line or something, just
Yeah.
like the Super
Okay,
Bowl.
They did 2 runs and then they threw it to
Which is
Gronk for
baffling.
their last one.
Blunt, LeGarrette Blunt didn't get
Yeah.
in. The guy's like a truck, and then they
Yeah.
tried to QB sneak with Brady. He fumbled it, but he recovered it.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah. So I still
Um,
give it to him. I mean, they're gonna kill the 49ers.
Especially
yeah.
after
Oh,
a
yeah.
loss. After a loss.
Yeah, Brady,
Yeah.
especially a loss like that.
Yeah.
where they didn't lose the
they're
game.
That's a
gonna-
game
Belichick's
that they would
mind.
play the Jets and they would kill the
Well,
Jets.
we get them.
Yeah.
You know, we get them in like 2 times in like the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Incredible.
wow. Have fun
off
with
of
that.
off of a loss.
Have fun with that.
Well, I mean, I don't care.
Or can you imagine if they lose to the 49ers? They would kill the Jets. They would literally destroy them.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that the Jets suck.
Um,
I'm not gonna watch those games, honestly.
I haven't
I
watched
probably will, but
The last Jets game I watched was week 1. I'm not lying. No,
The
week
whole
2.
thing, or,
Well,
like-
week 2. No, I haven't even tuned into a Jets game since that Buffalo game.
Oh, that was second
when
week.
they
I think.
won, and I'm like,
We
yeah,
were-
it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That
it was
was-
over. Well, no, the Monday night game against the Cardinals was the one that really like.
Oh, I tell you, I swear, I haven't even watched. Like, I was gonna watch last week, see what Petty did, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even care.
Yeah. I put the Monday night game on that time and literally sat there and didn't look at the TV one time because I was just listening and I would hear
Dude,
it.
it's not even like you're like, it's like watching like a pickup game. Like it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, let's
the
try.
YMCA or something.
Yeah, it's like let's try, and then you're like, is there any rhyme or reason behind this? And then they're like, you know what? Let's forget about it.
Yeah.
Like Forte's just getting run into the ground, and they're like, that's the only good thing. He's got like 100 yards a game. Then Decker took the L.
Ugh, they're just like
Aw.
immaculously bad.
What happened to Decker? Is he
I didn't
just,
even
like,
know
is
he was
just-
hurt.
Is he hurt?
He's hurt for the whole year.
What?
I never knew.
What happened to him?
I don't
think
know.
he like hurt his knee
No,
or something.
I
like,
was watching a game.
first game.
I was watching the game. I'm like, no, it wasn't the first game. I was watching the game. And I'm like, where's Decker been? Apparently,
He's
he
been
like
so quiet.
busted
It's-
himself. No, he's
Everything's so- yeah.
yeah, he got hurt. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right. I guess that sucks. All right, what is the next scene?
Eagles Seahawks.
We didn't expect this in the Eagles, Seahawks. That's gonna be
Where is it?
Seattle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Seahawks.
That's gonna be so
Especially with what's his name?
so overwhelming
yeah.
for Wentz.
Yeah, he's gonna.
That defense is just
Oh, yeah.
filthy. Still, that defense is still filthy, and it's lost like key pieces. Like it's crazy.
All right, and then Texans Raiders.
Raiders.
are like 7-2.
Dude,
No,
they-
dude, 8-2.
They
You
have
know
the
what?
best record
They're
in the
7-2.
in the West right now. Right?
Yeah, no, and I've heard like rumblings by like a lot of these like not Stephen A, but like a lot of these NFL guys on ESPN. I've heard some rumblings that they think they're gonna like
Wait,
this
and
team
also
can,
the-
can contend against New England, which that's like high praise.
And
Yeah,
also the
uh,
Texans are 6-3.
No,
What?
they're not.
Really?
No,
What?
they're not.
That's
I just looked at it. I'm
that's
so surprised.
That's like an inflated 6-3. Like they probably win games like in garbage. Like
Like-
there's no way.
Okay, because so many people
Wait,
talk
yeah.
about how bad Brock Osweiler
He's
is, and they're
horrible.
super.
Yeah, he's
I know
so
they're
bad.
he's horrible,
and
but they're
like,
probably in first place in that division.
and they don't have Watt because Watt's murked.
And
the
they
rest of
also
the
like
year.
that's so weird because they haven't found like apparently you know that good wide receiver they have DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Has been like a ghost. Like I don't even know who's their
Yeah.
running
Because
back.
Osweiler is terrible,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can't
he
throw.
can't. It's
Trash.
how
and
are
he's
they
making like
6-3?
$13 million.
I mean, he pulled a Jason Bay.
Yeah.
But you know what? Bay could play before. Osweiler sucked
that
last year,
no, the
too.
Texans. That was a
So bad.
stupid move on the Texans. But hey, he's making
I mean,
money, so-
I'm going all Raiders.
yeah, Raiders.
All right. That's very surprising now. All right, and that's
That's
it.
it.
Yep.
I want to see the Raiders. I want to watch a Raiders
Yeah.
game.
The Jets
I
play the
wanna watch-
Raiders later this year.
Do they?
Yeah,
Jesus, why? Do we?
that's gonna be bad.
Do we? Are
I
they?
want to watch a Falcons
Are-
game. Apparently,
no, you don't.
he's
you don't.
he's
Who?
doing really good.
Ryan?
Matt Ryan?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, but
doing
dude,
so good.
here's the
apparently.
thing: Matt Ryan is like one of those guys. There's like I feel like there's like a handful of guys in every sport where like they throw up numbers, but you're like, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at
I don't-
all.
I-
They just lost to the Eagles, and like I still.
He continuously leads like I don't
because he's
I
got
don't
a
get it.
cannon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, but the team sucks.
No,
at
he'll
it.
never win. Anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, we'll see what happens. Are they not playing this week, the Falcons?
No.
No.
They have a bye.
Yep.
All right. So that wraps up this week's picks. We'll obviously be back next week with the results and the picks for next week. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to the Benchwarmer Radio Show here on WICR.